All right, that was cool, man. Nice playing, Herman.
Thank
really,
you. You
really
too.
great.
That was beautiful playing.
Oh man.
All improvised, just creating the magic right there.
Trying, man. Trying to.
Yeah.
Always the goal. Always the goal in life and in music.
And you have created a beautiful piece of music for Jason Becker, right? As well.
Yes, I have. We're gonna pause and do that one.
Yeah, let's do this one. So I'll let you grab the guitar and let's talk about that. Here you go.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Put my headphones back on. So for those that don't know me or my music, there's a lot of pieces, in instrumental guitar. That's the beauty of instrumental music. Obviously, is that we're not confined to written or spoken language, right? We have, I think, a wider palette to draw from for emotional potential. To really try to communicate the human condition. And there's been, a lot of songs in my catalog that are specifically influenced by either events or people or something going on in my life or somebody else's life. Songs like There Are No Words or On Your Way, Sweet Soul, or Gone, that was written on 9/11, And so when you asked me to be part of this, I wanted to really honor Jason the best way I could, and I went back and I listened to, the stuff that I was familiar with from the old days, from the Cacophony record or Perpetual Burn, and just some of the really inspiring, and then the David Lee Roth record, some of the inspiring playing he did in his youth, but I hadn't checked out Triumphant Hearts, and so I gave that one a deep listen and was really moved by the opening track in particular, and I love the Uli John Roth track too. So in that moment, I recognized that the next day when I got on the guitar, some music started happening, and I realized, well, this is being influenced by, I'm thinking about Jason, but especially the Triumphant Hearts record, and just the triumph of having created that piece of music, considering his condition and what he's overcome in his life, just on a daily basis, just to exist and to keep going, to have that inspiration and that commitment and that just tenacity to live and keep going, but to be this creative. It's really inspiring. There's some gorgeous melodies. There's incredible orchestration, and all the great players that he asked to play on it, really incredible. So this piece of music started coming, and I realized this is for Jason. So I'm about to the point where I can perform it. It's one of those works that's going to be in progress for a little while, but I'd love to play it for you guys. Completely inspired by Jason, for Jason and his family, really. And at this point, I'm calling it the Stillness. It's called Beauty and Stillness.
Wow! And this is the premiere, the first time you ever performed
first
this.
time. Again, we'll see. Well, might have to punch me in, but I'll do the best I can. But with much love and respect for Jason and his family.
Awesome. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing.
Beauty and stillness. Well, thank you, Jason and his family who've persevered through so much to keep adding beauty to the world and inspiration. When you witness his story and what he's done in his life, and we all have our own issues in our world and things that we have to traverse, but people like Jason, or there's a friend of mine in Brazil named Jonathan Bastos. I'm not sure if you're familiar with his playing, but he was born without arms, but he's managed to learn how to play guitar with his feet. And if you can check him out online, it's incredible. So there's things that we all take for granted that, some people have to really try very hard every day just to keep on going. So whenever I'm having a bad time or I'm complaining about something, I can check myself very quickly and go, really, what are you complaining about? What's your excuse for not being productive today? All right. So thanks to Jonathan and people like Jason Becker, there's inspiration to show us all, look, man, we can overcome just about anything and still do great things and positive things in your life. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Jason, for the inspiration.
Thank you so much for writing that track, and you've done it on this guitar right now that you're donating for the campaign.
That's correct. Yes. So this guitar it's a production model ATZ, which is my most recent Ibanez. The other guitar that I mainly play, the AT100, is still being made. But we also came up with a version of my guitar for the ATZ line where they're doing the roasted maple necks, etc. But normally the pickup configuration on that guitar is 3 single coil cruiser pickups, right? So I had one custom done with my usual AT1 DiMarzio humbucker for when I need that flavor, and this has been my main writing guitar the last maybe year and a half. It's been I play the other one so often that it's been refretted 8 times now. So whenever I can give it a rest and have a great backup, that's what I'll use. And this guitar is fantastic. And I've written probably 2 albums worth of material on it. It's got a lot of mojo to it. But again, in the spirit of when you asked me to do this, I thought, well, this is the guitar I want to donate because I love it. I really love it. And I've done a lot of cool things on it already. I've practiced a lot, wrote a lot of tunes, wrote this song for Jason. So this makes sense for me to give this to the family to help in some small way. So I'm going to sign the headstock when we're done and send it to you, and you'll have it by the end of the week. And then so all these are going to go into a Reverb store, correct?
That's right. They're all going to go to the Jason Becker official Reverb store, which
awesome.
It will be kicking off next month. So we're not going to drop all the instrument at once. We're going to slowly drop them in. And
great.
But that is amazing. That is a special guitar. A lot of history being done, a lot of music written on that. So we're very happy to have that. And of course, all proceeds of these instruments, 100%, all the money goes directly to Jason and his family to help him. So that is amazing. That's a very generous donation. Thank you.
No, man. Happy to help in any small way, bro. Thank you.
So for the next jam, I'm gonna use one of your guitars, actually.
What?
Yeah.